You're watching ABC 36, Good Day Kentucky, with Doug and Lisa High and meteorologist Dylan Godet.
Welcome back in. Our friends from Fairy Tales Pet Adoptions from Winchester. They're back this week with another very, very adoptable dog that's ready for a forever home. They also have some updates, too.
Yes, upcoming events that they'd like to share, along with ways that you can help the Fairy Tales mission. So joining us today is Crystal Scares and Amelia Rose. Welcome to the show, Amelia. Oh, and you too, Crystal.
Yes, Crystal.
Don't mind me, as always. Don't mind me. I'm just here.
Oh, she is such a sweetheart. She really is.
I know.
Oh, my
She's
goodness.
a very good girl.
Yes, she is. So how did you come into possession of Amelia?
Amelia is one of 3 that we took in. We were helping with a case out of Lee County.
Yeah.
I think we brought the other 2 on already, but she's the 3rd one that we helped out of that case.
Okay.
She came in, she kind of had a lot of ticks on her. She was very scared and not very friendly, just really timid. Didn't really know what to expect, but she's been in our care now for about 2 or 3 weeks and she's doing really well. She goes to our canine training class on Wednesday nights and is learning how to walk on a leash and be around other dogs.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And you can see she's not nearly as scared as she used to be. She's actually pretty friendly.
She is.
So she's come a long way.
Oh, she is a sweetheart.
She's very sweet. She's been a perfect little lady here in the studio. And
She has.
yeah, I think when you have a dog that has not been treated well, just a little TLC from our friends at Fairy Tales, it's beautiful to see them kind of bloom back into wanting to be part of the pack, right?
She is, and she's doing so well. We think she's almost 2 years old or around 2 years old.
Okay.
Not sure about her breed, possibly a Belgian Malinois, maybe a little bit of German Shepherd in her.
I see a little Shepherd there,
definitely
too.
a mixed breed, but definitely a good girl also.
And we're thinking, Crystal, that this might be full size?
Yeah, we think this is as big as she's going to get. So
it's a great size.
Yeah,
actually.
very portable.
She's probably about 30 pounds, I would say.
Yeah.
30 to 35 at the most.
Oh,
she's curious, she's alert, and
She's a great car rider. She laid down the whole way here.
Oh, did she really?
She did.
So what kind of a home do you think would be best for Amelia Rose?
Just anyone that wants to give her some loving and that's willing to still work with her to keep her coming out of her shell. I'm not sure about her potty training, how she's doing with that. Okay. But like I said, she's been doing really well in our Wednesday night training class.
Yeah.
The only restrictions that we would have on her is that if we would need you to have a fenced yard, securely fenced yard, because she has been known to jump out of a 4-foot fence area.
Oh.
So we would need someone that has like a secure area, or like if you lived in an apartment, somewhere that she couldn't get out of, but you could still walk her regularly.
Okay.
Other than that, she gets along well with other animals. Hasn't really been tested around cats, and we think she'd be fine around kids.
I think she will be too. She is a sweetheart.
Awesome.
Yep.
And so Fairy Tales, you all have some events coming up, I'm assuming. So let's talk about that too.
So as far as in-person events, we've got our Memorial Day Bash that's going on May the 24th, and we're featuring Uno and Henry, who are a couple of, it's a bonded pair that we've had in our care for a long time. Okay. They'll be the stars of the show of that event, and we will have some of our other dogs, but we have a biker group that's going to be cooking hamburgers and hot dogs for us.
Oh, that's great.
Fantastic.
And then they're going to have a bikini bicycle wash, or motorcycle wash. So lots of things going on, and we'll be out there with their dogs, and we actually have a t-shirt that you could order that's in support of the event, and all of that money goes toward what we do for Uno and Henry.
Okay.
That's great.
We also have at Red River Gorge on June the 2nd, there's a Dine to Donate at La Cabana Mexican restaurant down there. So if you happen to be at Red River Gorge from 6 to 8 on June the 2nd, you can donate or dine in there, and 10% of what you spend will come directly to Fairy Tales.
Oh, and they have great food there too.
I've never been, but
it's
I
delicious.
love a good
I've been
Mexican
there.
restaurant.
Yes.
So.
Well, there's going to be a very lucky family out there that ends up with Amelia Rose.
I hope so. I really hope so.
She is a sweetheart.
She is.
Good girl.
Yes.
Thanks for visiting us.
Yeah.
No problem.
And where can people find out more information about Fairy Tales, or if they're interested in adopting Amelia Rose?
Facebook is always the best place to go. We keep all of our adoptable animals, the applications on Facebook, any fundraisers and events that we have going on. I think, last week you guys weren't here, but we had a couple of books on. So, we have a little storybook series going. We had Higgins at first, and then we had Peach, who was one that we had heart surgery last year.
Oh, okay.
And she got adopted actually by somebody at Fairy Tales. And so we have a book for her too. And we actually took some of those books and let them do a little signed copy. So we had some that have their paw on the back of it.
How cute is that?
We brought those on last week and those were a hit. We've actually sold out of those and we have more coming.
That's
so
great.
if you're
is
interested
super
in those,
cute.
it's really cute. Like you see this little storybook and then their paw is on the back of the book.
Fairy
that is
Tales
really
is
awesome.
so creative.
You guys are.
think of so many ways to help us support you and the mission, which we appreciate.
We try to get our name out there and just do as much as we can and get as many as we can adopted.
That's awesome.
Well, thank you so much
Crystal,
for stopping
thanks.
by again. We appreciate
Thank you,
it.
Amelia Rose.
Yeah,
Thank you.
you did so good.
Say thanks for helping me get adopted, hopefully.
We're back after this. Stick around.